Way up on a snow-wobbled, bright, twisty hill lay a giggly, glowy town known as Whatsville. Its houses all danced in a candy-bright row, with tinsel that twinkled in peppermint snow. And there, in a cottage with windows of blue, lived Finch and his brother, the Grinch. Yes, it's true. But Finch, you should know, was unlike his kin. He sparkled bright blue from his toes to his chin. Now Finch, the blue twin, stood out in a crowd. He shuffled and hummed, and he daydreamed out loud. While Grinch grew all grinchy and huffed with a frown, Finch painted rainbows all over the town. He snuggled striped stockings and hung up the lights. He sang winter songs through the long, snowy nights. But sometimes, dear Finch felt alone in the blue. For it's hard to be different when no one else is too. Whatsville at Christmas time burst into cheer, with cookies and carols and hats with reindeer. The Watts built a sleigh shaped like sweet gingerbread, and stockings with sprinkles were hung over each bed. The tree in the square wore a glittery crown, and Mindy Sue giggled in a red velvet gown. She twirled through the snowdrifts, a laugh in her wake, spreading more joy with each snowball she'd make. But oh, on the eve when the stars shimmer bright, a blustery mischief crept in through the night. The wind whooped and whistled and tangled the tree. It scattered the presents. Oh, what could this be? The lights all went out with a pop and a crack, and Whatsville grew worried. Would Christmas come back? Now, Mindy Sue, clever and bright as can be, spied Finch by the window beside the bare tree. She tiptoed and tugged on his snowy blue sleeve. Oh, Finch, you're the bravest on this Christmas Eve. You see things in ways that the others might miss. Could you help Whatsville find its lost Christmas? Her eyes full of hope, her heart full of cheer, she smiled at Finch, who then lost all his fear. With a hat tip and twinkle, Finch grinned ear to ear. He gathered the Watts and said, "Let's spread some cheer. We'll paint Christmas bright, not with things, but with hearts. We'll sing, dance, and giggle, each playing our parts. Let's wrap up our laughter and tie up our songs, for Christmas can't vanish. It's where joy belongs." So Finch led the Watts in a wild, whirly spin. They gathered lost baubles and dusted them in. He painted new presents with peppermint glue and strung up the lights with a shimmering hue. The tree grew more lovely, the stockings refilled. With handmade delights, every heart was soon thrilled. And Mindy Sue danced as the bells chimed anew, for Christmas was saved, thanks to Finch and his crew. Whatsville rejoiced in a snow-sparkle swirl. They cheered for their hero, the bright, blue world Earl. Finch glowed with belonging, his heart beating true. He'd found he was needed, just being pure blue. So remember, dear reader, on each frosty night, it's kindness and difference that make spirits bright. For Christmas is something we all can enhance. Just add a dash of courage, a sprinkle, a dance. Be blue if you're blue. Be you if you're you. For Christmas is saved by what's unique and true.